Good evening and welcome to Festival of Fall Comes to You. I'm Lori Ganjami, CEO of Ability First. I'm here at the Discover a Star Park at the Ability First Lawrence L. Frank Center. This is one of our main program sites in Pasadena, and several years ago we hosted the Festival of Fall right here under the beautiful stars. Most recent years, we've held the event at the historic Laurabelle A. Robinson Estate, a spectacular estate built by the famous architects Green and Green. Tonight, we've had hundreds of supporters watching from all over Southern California and beyond, including more than 20 intimate gatherings at smaller estates around town. You'll be seeing a few of those later in the program. With the pandemic, much in our lives has been put on hold, but the need for Ability First programs for people with developmental disabilities has not. We are continuing to support people in their jobs as essential workers, in their online college classes, in our residential homes, and through Camp Pivika at Home and other innovative remote activities. During tonight's program, we'll be hearing directly from some of our participants and their families. Your support of Ability First is more important than ever. Please consider making a donation at any time throughout the program this evening. Please visit abilityfirst.org/festival. Special thanks to Lowry's Restaurants, Gale's Restaurant, Faith and Flower, and Blaze Pizza for providing food for our small gatherings and VIP patrons. And it wouldn't be Festival of Fall without beer, wine, and cocktails. So let's kick off the program with the Raymond Restaurant and a mixology demonstration of our Festival of Fall signature cocktail. Cheers!
Well, thanks, Lori. Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the Ability First Festival Fall Comes to You. My name is Nathan Baker. I am bartender here at the Raymond 1886. I know things are a little bit different this year, but we're going to get things started with our signature cocktail. If you have the email, you have the recipe, I believe, all ready to go, so we can follow along and start to make it. Today, we are making the 20th century cocktail. So 20th century cocktail is a classic cocktail. It was first recorded in 1937 in the Café Royale book by William J. Tarling. It gets its name because of a very famous train line that was in the United States. It was running during the beginning of the 20th century, and it was called the 20th Century Limited Line. This drink was kind of created as a sort of homage to the line. It's like a lavish drink for like a lavish experience. And the ingredient list is very interesting. We're going to be using gin. Good London dry gin is perfect. Lillet Blanc, which is a French aperitif wine fortified with things like ginger bark and other ingredients. Creme de cacao, and good old-fashioned lemon juice. All right, let's start to make this cocktail. So we're gonna get a nice shaker to start off with, and then we're gonna begin with 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice. Then we're gonna start with our Lillet Blanc next. Again, a gorgeous aperitif wine, also known for other great drinks like the Vesper Martini and various other drinks. After that, we're going to have our creme de cacao. Clear is a little bit better in case you want to have like a better color, but if you have the dark creme de cacao, it will not make a difference with the taste of the cocktail, just the appearance, which I think is important. You know, we taste with our eyes first, as I always say. You just want to get the nice look of it. And then finally, a good quality gin. London Dry is perfect. And we're going to do 1.5 ounces of our gin today. Into the shaker, and we're gonna shake it for about 8 to 10 seconds. There we go. And strain. You can double strain if you have that as well. That's always a nice touch. I'm just going to single strain on this case. And for our garnish today, we're just going to do a twist of lemon. It's a fancy peel of lemon. That's the AKA version. All right, something of the sort. Express right on top, just with a nice distance, just a light little pinch. Lay it on top, and cheers to everybody. Yep, that's the best. So thank you so much for joining us for our cocktail today. We hope to see you here very soon. Don't forget to bid on the Raymond's auction item that is on for today. Stay safe, everyone, and I hope you have a wonderful Festival of Fall.
Hey everybody, this is Michael Hung from Faith and Flower in downtown Los Angeles. We are here with Ability First for the Festival of Fall. Tonight I'm going to be preparing the steak entree that you have on your tasting menu. So stick around and you can see all the deliciousness. The reason why I chose this dish is because it's something familiar and it makes great use of seasonal products like green beans, cherry tomatoes, and mushrooms. So today we're going to be using the New York steak. You'll notice that it's not your traditional butchery of it. In this case, we've blocked it out so it's boneless. It's a little bit nicer to eat, especially when you're having it in a tasting menu format. So what I want to do here first is sear the meat. And the reason why I'm doing this first is because I want this meat to be seared and then given enough time to properly rest. So we're just going to season this simply with salt and some pepper. I'm using kosher salt. And we're going to go into our pan. You'll notice the pan's very hot. It's sizzling right away. And I'm just going to drop it in there and let that cook. One of the ways that I do like to brown my meat is with the use of a little bit of added butter. And then I'm going to drop that butter in there. To the pan, I'm going to add a little bit of thyme, some garlic, whole garlic cloves, and in this case, a couple scraps of onion. And at this point, we'll do what's called basting. And I'm just simply spooning that mix of butter and all the aromatics right over the meat. I've got some just regular button mushrooms. I'm going to add this to the pan. Particularly when I'm at home, I really love one pan cooking because it allows you to meld all the flavors, all the ingredients of that dish. At this point, I'm feeling the beef and I think it's ready to be pulled from the pan. So I'm just going to pull it out and set it aside for the moment and let that rest. Turn the heat up on that. And at this point, I'm going to add my green beans. I'm going to add a little bit of thyme. I'm going to add a little bit of parsley stems. And we're turning the heat up. You can see it's starting to sizzle. And at this point, I'm going to put some water. These green beans are looking pretty good. And you can see that the water is reducing out and that butter is starting to thicken up in the dish. And that butter and that water is going to glaze up our green beans beautifully. We'll add our tomatoes last minute. And then I'm going to add a little bit of demi-glace to the pan. And it's basically a reduction of beef stock with some red wine. And the beauty of cooking home style is that I'm going to warm up my steak inside of this sauce. So, plating that up right now. Our pan sauce. I'm just going to spoon some of this around. So there you have it. This is our Ability First Festival of Fall New York Steak Entree coming from Faith and Flower Restaurant. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you so much for your support of the organization. Especially in these challenging times, we know that everybody needs extra help. You know, don't forget about the silent auction. We're going to be doing something very special for you, a 4-course dinner at Faith and Flower, including wine pairing, and that'll be personally cooked by me. So come check out our auction, come check out the restaurant downtown, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Marcus Leon. I am a courtesy clerk that works at Smart and Final. What I love about Ability First is their ability to help me work with the community and expand my horizons, and I thank them for that.
Hi everybody, and welcome to the Festival of Fall Comes to You. My name is Steve Brockmeyer, and I'm the chair of the Fundraising Committee for Ability First, and I'm coming to you from my backyard in beautiful Arcadia. Although we can't be together in person, tonight's virtual event is equally, if not more important than ever, as we're here to raise money for Ability First programs supporting children and adults with disabilities. So I hope you're settled into your backyard, patio, or wherever you might be enjoying tonight's program with a glass of wine in hand and ready to have some fun. I want to take a quick minute to say thank you to tonight's presenting sponsor, Chubb Insurance, along with all our sponsors, ticket purchasers, and table hosts. Without you, Ability First could not continue their work serving more than 2,000 people and their families. We've got some fantastic auction items up for bidding tonight, and you'll see the text to give information in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. So I encourage you all to bid tonight and bid high. Speaking of bidding high, there's a weekend getaway in Big Bear that looks pretty great, and I might have to get into some friendly competition with my fellow committee member, Ray. Hey Ray, don't even try to outbid me on that cabin. It's time for me to get back to my guests as we enjoy the evening, being safe and socially distanced. So thank you again for your time, and enjoy Festival of Fall. Cheers.
Hey, thanks, Steve. You know that cabin in Big Bear? That sounds pretty nice. So don't be surprised if I try to outbid you on that. But then again, one of our guests tonight, they may try to outbid both of us, and that's not a bad thing. Hello, everyone, and good evening, and welcome to Festival of Fall Comes to You. My name is Ray Cherry, and I'm with Union Bank, one of tonight's proud sponsors. I'm also a long-standing board member of Ability First, more than 10 years. And tonight we all come together to have a bit of fun, a bit of safe fun, but also to raise funds that are critically needed for the many programs that are provided by Ability First, from college coaching and after-school enrichment programs to community integration and supported employment. You know, many of our participants, they rely so heavily on the services and programs that we provide at Ability First. In fact, in many cases, it's their entire families that rely on our services and programs. And it's through the hard work of the folks at Ability First, our staff members, that make that happen. But even more importantly, the generosity of folks just like you. You make it not only a possibility, but a reality. And I know that many of you have supported Ability First over the years, and we hope that you'll continue to do so. And for that, and on behalf of my fellow board members and the staff at Ability First, we want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We can't do this without you, and we really appreciate it. If you want to make a donation tonight, all you need to do is text to the number on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, or you can just go online and make a donation at the online auction. Pretty easy. So wherever you're enjoying tonight's virtual festivities, I hope you have fun. I hope you stay safe, and don't forget to dig deep, because we really need your support. Thank you very much. And now I would like to turn it over to Anita and her nephew, Chris. Cheers, everyone.
My name is Chris.
My name's Anita. I'm Christopher's aunt. Christopher's been in the program for about a little bit over a year, and we're really grateful to Ability First because Christopher's made a lot of progress since not only that he's been in the program, but since he's been here with us. So Christopher joined us when he was about 18, and we had a hard time breaking some barriers, specifically with communication, and he's really progressed quite a bit since starting the program. I really believe that the program's given him a great sense of self-confidence, and he has gained a lot of respect in terms of his friends, and he has a community now, which he didn't have before, and it's been super important to his development. And I think one of the proudest moments since he started Ability First was that he now is able to see that he can have things like a job, and he's said that he wants his own apartment, and he wants someday to learn how to maybe even perhaps drive. So that's something that he would never have said before Ability First. So we're just super proud that those things are now, those things are things that he knows he can accomplish. He's got some goals now for himself, that he's capable, he could do whatever he wants to do, whatever he puts his mind to, and he knows now that he can work really hard to achieve those things. So we're really grateful for everything that he's gotten through Ability First, especially his confidence and his sense of capability. So we're really hoping that everybody will donate to the Fall Festival. It's programs like that that are going to help Chris get to his ultimate goal and enable him to have a brighter future.
Please donate Ability First.
Okay, well, thank you for listening. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to tell our story and why we love Ability First so much. So everybody enjoy, and cheers to everybody.
Thank you, Chris and Anita. Your story is truly inspiring. Good evening. My name is Wendy Lees, and I'm the chair of the Ability First Board of Directors. I'm here tonight to announce the Festival of Fall Text to Give campaign. If you hear some noise here, I'm sorry about that, but in these days of needing to be virtual and outside, it's the best I can do. Normally, we would all be together at the Festival of Fall event, and that would include a live paddle race with a fundraising goal attached to it. In lieu of that live paddle race, tonight we are asking guests to support Ability First in its Text to Give. The funds raised from the Text to Give will allow Ability First to continue with its virtual programming, which has been adopted during these challenging times. The programs are vital for our participants. Not only are these virtual programs fun for our participants, they also help them overcome some of the isolation and feeling of anxiety that comes from their daily lives being disrupted. Some of these activities include dancing, yoga, stretching, online bingo, finish the lyric, and other online games, self-care, and mindfulness. We have a goal tonight to raise $20,000 from Text to Give. The $20,000 we hope to raise with our Text to Give will help support the more than 2,000 participants and their families in the greater Los Angeles area. Thank you so much for joining us for this year's virtual Festival of Fall Comes to You, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Cheers!
Good evening. Hi, I'm Chris Keeley, and this is my wife Heather. Hopefully you guys are having a great time at tonight's Ability First auction. Don't forget that there's some great auction items, including the photograph of Kobe, some weekend getaways to Big Bear, and a 5-course tasting menu with special beverage pairings from the Raymond in Pasadena. Have a great night. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks.
My name is Lacey Briseño. I work in Nugget Market. I help people. I'm happy my job.
Well, hi, I'm Stephanie. I'm Lacey's job coach. I've been working with Lacey for the past 5 months now. Due to COVID-19, since Lacey is an essential worker, she's been facing a few more challenges when it comes to wearing a face mask all day, constantly changing her gloves, and practicing social distancing, all while in a very busy environment. She's always continuously having a very positive attitude. She treats everybody with respect, no matter how chaotic things can be, especially at a market. She arrives to work on time every single day. If anything, she arrives earlier than she's supposed to. Thank you to Ability First for supporting Lacey and letting her be the bubbly person that she is. And hope everybody is safe. Bye.
I love Ability First, my friend, my job. Thank you, bye.
Hi, my name is Rafael Vera. I work at Smart and Final here in Pasadena. And what I enjoy about Ability First is the fact that they help us, people with a disability, find and help and encourage us to keep our jobs and to assist us.
That concludes our program for this evening. Thank you for bringing the Festival of Fall into your homes. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your evening, and please do not forget to bid on all the wonderful and exciting items on our online auction. Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
Thank you for you guys' support.